sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in is all back here, get all back here, get back, 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 all back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back, back. Fall back here, get back, 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 all back, 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 fall back here, get back.
If you're crowding, then in your halo And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Now the snow is certainly coming down as we get things teed up here in Chicago. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that as we get a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and you're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. Here's Swift. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. He finds space for a few yards that time. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
This as an offense in these situations, Kate, you can feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Off now on third down. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 27 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. Off play action. Goff. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Gibbs can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
We go tonight. Black 20. That's it.
Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. 5 Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Going again on second, Williams. And there's a catch for Luka Burden. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down Bears.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage to a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's looking for Colston Loveland, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Running with Swift out of the gun. He has room past the 25. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. From the gun, Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Offense to the line. Second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
180!
Goff on third. dropped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw by Williams. Finds his... Oh, the football's loose. The Lions get to it. He's off to the races. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass brought in. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the shotgun to give to Swift. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he's slowed up just a yard on that run. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Odunze's got it right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 11.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Williams from the gun. Complete right side. Burton has it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time. So now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
18 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete to St. Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
3rd and 2. Williams. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Takes this in at the 25. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. First and 10 from the 32. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Goff to the air now. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If he don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Goff. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Air it out on 3rd. And he's going to be drugged down, it looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
Hold on.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Here's Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. Space to the left. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of it. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Jack Fox
now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now the inside handoff to Swift. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Looking quickly here. Williams to throw on 1st. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. They get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast as windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages one on the play, so that sets up 4th and goal from the 3.
Now 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He'll get this up to the 18-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions nearing their 9th win of the season. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right 20. What's that?
Montgomery now up the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Tonight, Cal, you won.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down.
Hey, lift.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his 1st of this game away. Wow, and he somehow finds the ball amid the blizzard here to make the fair catch. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they were playing against the elements as much as they were their opponents and overcame both of them to secure the win here in the snow.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking.